Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
You know what's going on?
No.
Here? So we are Anonymous for the Voiceless. We're just out here showing footage of what goes on in the animal agriculture industry.
Okay.
Have you ever seen this type of footage before?
Yeah, now that I know what you're talking about.
Yeah?
It's hard to see with the glare of the light.
It is, yeah. It's not the best system. How does it make you feel watching this kind of footage?
My friend, watching this stuff, my friend became vegan.
Yeah?
But I'm a meat eater, I'm sorry.
Yeah?
I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful to anybody, but
hey, you don't have to apologize.
The way they slaughter and kill the animals, I don't agree with. I do believe in like humane killing.
Okay.
Like, some of this stuff I've seen is horrible, but
how do you think you can humanely kill an animal that doesn't want to die?
how would you know they don't want to die? How would you know that they actually want to live?
Well, all animals have an innate sense of living.
I know.
So
I know.
You can see.
I'm just trying to be.
I know, of course
I'm just trying to give you a little bit of a debate.
No, I appreciate that. That's what we're here for. We're here to have honest conversations. But you can see people. I saw a video this morning of pigs coming into a slaughterhouse trying to escape from the trucks.
Yeah.
You know, they know what's going to happen. They can literally smell it. They have there's such strong senses, and they try and escape it. And you can see that in these videos.
Yeah. And as far as what I'm talking about, like humane killing and stuff like that, I've seen people like slaughtering pigs and stuff, like walking up, cutting their necks with knives and stuff like that.
Right. Does that feel humane to you?
No.
No?
No. The only thing that I see to actually be humane would be something like almost instant death.
Right.
Bullet to the head. But
so
a lot of people don't think that's humane either. But
right, exactly.
If they don't know it's coming, then.
So
that's my outlook on it. So
given the definition of humane is showing.
Painless.
Well, okay. So your definition would be that it's painless.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you look up the definition, like on Google, it will tell you the definition is showing mercy or compassion. So is there a merciful, compassionate way to kill someone who doesn't want to die?
What about the prison system?
The prison system?
Yeah.
What
about the people that are
it?
on death row that don't want to die?
Well,
but they've slaughtered innocent people and stuff like that, and raped and murdered. Is that humane killing for them?
So I personally don't think it is. I personally don't agree with the death penalty. But in that scenario, you know, you're looking at people who have committed crimes, right? They don't want to die, right? So we do that as an act of retribution.
Yeah.
These animals that we see, they are totally innocent.
Yeah.
They're born into this system of enslavement and just pure misery, and they've done nothing to deserve it. It's just they've been unfortunate that they've been born as an animal in this scenario.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing out here?
So we're just trying to educate people. We're just trying to show what happened. So a lot of people actually don't know what's going on in the industry. So we're really just trying to educate people because I don't think people actually support this.
Yeah.
Like you just said, you know, you don't like the way they do it.
Yeah, and I can't really come up with a better way.
Right.
I mean, if I could, I'd definitely give suggestions and try to help people. But like I said, one of my best friends, he became vegan over watching. In a minute, hold on. He became vegan over watching a bunch of these videos and stuff, and I almost lost him as a good friend. I was like,
oh really?
I was like, I respect you not wanting to and everything else, but I like meat. I mean, I'm not gonna give up eating them just for the sake of watching a video. So I mean, but like I say, I agree a lot with the inhumane ways and the slaughter of animals. Right. I do agree with you on that.
So given that most people do agree with us on that and think that this is wrong, the way they do this, why do you think it continues to happen?
Because people don't care. They turn a blind eye to it.
Yeah. So how do you think we can stop it then?
Almost exactly what you're doing, but you need a bigger population to do it.
We do, yeah.
You got 200 or 300 people out here holding them, standing here. Probably have a bigger impact than just having 4, but
yeah, we have to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, ma'am.
And the more times we do it, the more people that get out here. You know, like if it's something that you're against, the way to change it is by going vegan, getting active.
Yeah.
But you're right; people don't care.
Yeah.
So we need to get people to start caring.
Correct.
And you know, I think that starts with the individual. If every single one of us started caring, I mean, think about the change it can make. So what is it that would stop you from adopting a vegan lifestyle?
Just make vegan food taste more like a steak.
Okay.
Not to be insulting.
No,
or anything.
absolutely.
I know that doesn't sound too good, but.
Well, you know, most people.
Like I say, I am a meat eater.
Of course.
I'm a big beef eater. Pork, chicken.
Yeah.
I don't like that much, but steak.
Yeah. I used to be exactly the same. I mean, very, very few people go vegan because they don't like the taste of meat.
Yeah.
We love it. That's what we're raised on, you know, and it tastes good to us when we cook it the way we like and we season it the way we like.
Yeah.
And so right now we actually have companies who know that and they're targeting that. So instead of making stuff that tastes like vegetables and encouraging you to eat what you want as long as it's vegan, in my opinion, you know. But we're coming out with some really great meat alternatives now.
Yeah.
And have you tried any of them? Have you tried the Beyond Burger or Impossible Burger?
I know exactly what you're talking about. I listen to NPR.
Okay.
They had a big thing on it a few weeks ago talking about the Beyond Burger.
Yeah.
So, but no, I haven't tried it.
Okay. Would you be willing to?
I'll find a place.
If you find a place? Okay.
I wouldn't even know where to look. And
Yeah.
I was born and raised here in Atlanta my
cool.
entire life, but my fiance, she just walked in that store. They're from Philadelphia.
Oh, very
so I just
cool.
brought them down here to visit.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, amazing. Well, there are a bunch of delicious vegan places around here. It's just horrible.
Yeah. And those people, I think those people that are sitting there doing that should be treated the same way.
Yeah.
So. And you probably won't agree with me on that, but
well,
if people are willing to do that to animals, then I think those people should be treated the same way.
It's the first sign of psychopathy.
Yeah.
First sign of you will harm a human later on in life if you harm animals,
Correct,
right?
Yeah.
And so how can we support this industry that pays people to do that? Does that make us the same as them? Is it worse to be the person killing someone or be the person paying someone to kill someone?
You don't want to see it. I don't have an answer for that. That's a good question.
Yeah.
So,
So if we paid a person to kill another person, you know, we got hired an assassin, we'd get in just as much trouble for that, right? That would be awful.
Yeah.
So is it not the same in this scenario?
Yeah, I mean.
Especially given that we know how horrible it is.
Yeah.
So, you like the taste of meat? That's your biggest thing? That's what would stop you?
Yeah. I've been a meat eater my whole life, and I can't really see giving it up.
I understand that completely. I was the exact same way. If you'd asked me 2 years ago if I'd ever be vegan, I probably would have laughed at you because absolutely not. I love it. But when you start cooking vegan, you cook in this entirely different way, and you just learn all these new flavors. You get to experience all these different places. I go to restaurants now that I never would have thought of, and a lot of them they can do very similar things to the meat taste you like with the Beyond Burgers, like with Satan, it's a meat substitute. But you also just have all these new sensory pleasures. It's amazing. So if we can get that, or at least a similar version of that in a plant, do you think it's okay to continue doing this for that sensory pleasure? Or what do you value more? The life of an animal or taste pleasure?
My dog means more to me than a lot of people out here.
Yeah,
so.
I understand that completely.
I would save my dog before I would save a bunch of these people. So, I'm very open-minded. In a situation like that, if I were to find a different alternative, and I found one that was suitable for me, I have no reason to see something like that continuing to go on.
Right.
Now, this guy might see it differently. This guy, and like I said, I'm open-minded. So do as you want to do to others, as long as you're not hurting yourself or other people.
Right.
Absolutely. They're hurting other animals, but same as people's lifestyles. I mean, it's their lifestyle. It's like, do what you want, as long as it's not affecting me. I don't care. Like, I mean, you want to be gay, be gay. I'm not. I'm straight. I don't care. You can do whatever you want as long as you're not affecting me with it.
Right.
So it's almost the same thing as this. If they want to eat meat and continue to eat meat, that's up to them. So if I find a suitable alternative for me, if they continue doing this, I can't really complain.
So do you think a personal choice stops being a personal choice when it involves a victim?
Say that one more time.
Do you think a personal choice stops being a personal choice when it involves a victim? So you're saying if it doesn't harm me, that's fine. But if it harms someone else that has a victim that isn't you, are we still okay with that?
And that's what I was saying, yeah, because there still is a victim.
Because there still is a victim.
Yeah. That's what I was saying, because if I found a different alternative, then I wouldn't really have an argument.
Right.
So I wouldn't see someone needing to continue to do that.
Right.
So
would you? So would you be willing to kind of to do some more research into that, find some meat substitutes,
more suitable,
give it a taste?
Yeah. I'd be willing to do that.
There are a bunch of places around here. I think a new place opened up called called Faux Real Burger, spelled F-A-U-X. They use the Beyond Burger. But if you type in, and they're I think fairly new. I'm not really. But if you just type in vegan food into Google, it'll come up with a bunch of restaurants to try. You can look at them specifically if you want to try the burgers, you want to try the meat subs. There's also Viva La Vegan, do fantastic meat substitutes. But let me give you one of these cards. And so these just have some resources, what to look up. You go to Happy Cow as well, happycow.net. That will show you all the vegan restaurants nearby that you can try.
Do you have different cities around the U.S. or?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Happy Cow is, I think it's international, you can get it just about anywhere. And then any more documentaries you want to watch, if you're interested to learn some more about any of this. And if you do try to go for it, we have Vegan 22, we'll give you 22 days of full support. You get more recipe advice, nutrition tips, you get a mentor assigned to you.
Okay.
So anyway, I'll give you one of those.
All right, I appreciate it.
And
what got me is the Guy Fawkes mask. That's why I came over
yeah,
here.
Yeah.
In the first place, so, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I believe in anonymous, so yeah.
Yeah.
I do appreciate it.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for stopping in and chatting with me.